Have you ever heard of the Wendigo? A creature from Native American lore that's said to haunt the forests and consume human flesh. This video explores the chilling history of this creature and the modern-day encounters that continue to terrify people. The Wendigo is more than just a monster. It's a symbol of the dark side of human nature, and it's a creature that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. This video explores the Wendigo's origins, its legend, and its lasting impact on modern culture. Imagine waking up in the woods to find yourself surrounded by a horrifying, skeletal creature. This is the terrifying reality that many people claim to have experienced with the Wendigo. This video delves into the haunting tale. It's more than just a monster. It's a terrifying mirror to the darkest corners of ourselves. That primal fear you just felt. That's the power of the Wendigo legend. For centuries, this entity has stalked the folklore of Algonquian-speaking peoples across the Great Lakes region in Canada. The Ojibwe, the Cree, the Algonquin, and others. But it's not just a boogeyman. It's a deeply rooted cultural concept, representing the ultimate taboo and the terrifying consequences of crossing a sacred line. So, what exactly is a Wendigo? At its core, the Wendigo is the embodiment of insatiable greed, cannibalism, and the harsh, dehumanizing power of winter. The story is very slightly between nations, but the core elements are chillingly consistent. The most terrifying aspect, it often starts with a person, someone lost in the brutal wilderness, starving, pushed beyond the brink. In desperation, they commit the unthinkable act of consuming human flesh. This act, driven by extreme need, is believed to trigger a monstrous transformation. The person becomes a Wendigo, cursed with an eternal, burning hunger for human flesh. Physically, they're described as gaunt, skeletal figures stretched impossibly thin by their endless craving. Skin pulled tight like parchment, overbone, lips rotted away, sometimes depicted with antlers, or emitting a foul, decaying stench, would grow unnaturally tall, becoming faster, stronger, and perpetually cold, radiating an aura of ice and despair. This legend wasn't born in a vacuum. It emerged from a landscape of harsh winters and periods of devastating famine. The fear of starvation, turning neighbor against neighbor, family against family, was horrifically real. There are even documented historical cases, particularly in the 19th and early 20th century, labeled Windigo Psychosis by outsiders, individuals exhibiting extreme paranoia, believe they were becoming a Wendigo, and sometimes violent tendencies, often tragically ending in death. While modern psychology offers explanations, these events underscore the profound psychological weight the legend carried. But does the legend end in the history books? Absolutely not. Step into the vast, dark forests of northern Minnesota, Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Oh, remote Ontario today, and you'll find people who believe the Windigo is far more than a story. Modern encounters are deeply unsettling. Pikers report an overwhelming sense of dread. The feeling of being watched by something ancient and malicious. Hunters tell of finding enormous, inhuman footprints in the snow, far too large for any known animal. Campers whisper about blood-curdling screams, echoing through the night, that freeze the blood, screams that don't sound like any bear or cougar. Some even claim fleeting glimpses, a monstrously tall, emaciated figure moving with impossible speed between the trees, vanishing before you can truly comprehend what you saw. The Wendigo's power resonates far beyond the campfire. It's become a staple of modern horror, appearing in countless books, movies like Ravenous and Until Dawn, TV shows like Supernatural and Hannibal, and video games. Its visual depiction, the gaunt frame, the antlers, is instantly recognizable. It taps into universal fears, the monster within, the consequences of unchecked consumption, both literal and metaphorical, and the terrifying vastness of the wild. So, is the Wendigo a literal flesh and blood creature stalking the woods? Or is it a powerful cultural metaphor, a warning against greed, excess, cannibalism, both physical and spiritual, and the loss of humanity in the face of desperation? Perhaps it's both. The enduring power of the Wendigo lies in this duality. It represents the very real historical terror of starvation and isolation, while also embodying the timeless fear of the darkness that can consume the human soul. It serves as a chilling reminder. The wilderness can be unforgiving, and the line between human and monster can be terrifyingly thin. Be next time you hear an unnatural sound in the deep woods on a freezing night, remember the Wendigo. Remember the hunger that never ends. What do you think? Ancient spirit, psychological phenomena, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts or any unusual experiences in the comments below. If you crave more deep dives into folklore's darkest corners, hit subscribe and that notification bell. Stay curious, but maybe keep a fire lit. Thanks for watching.